What's up everyone, it's Emil with Max Trading here, and before we start the video I just wanted to let you guys know we are doing a giveaway. Yeah, that means free stuff for all of you guys, alright? So all you guys need to do is subscribe to this channel and go and follow my Instagram Max Trading 500, and what you're gonna get is a free entry to win my levels day trading course, okay? So what that means, it's a $500 value. That's exactly what I charge for the levels day trading course, and it teaches you pretty much A to Z of how to day trade. All right, it's pretty much me holding a hand the entire way and showing you step by step on how to day trade, how to set up everything, my whole strategy, and it's hours and hours of videos, and it's pretty much all content that you can use and you can learn to day trade. Pretty much what everyone's doing is, watching my YouTube videos, learning slowly. But a faster way to do that, just subscribe to my channel. Go to my Instagram page and give me a quick follow, and you'll be entered to win into winning a free $500 course. Like, how crazy is that, right? Everyone wants free stuff. Everyone loves free stuff, and it'll only take you 15 seconds to do it. So if you guys could just go do that quickly, and you'll be entered in, and in 30 days I'm gonna do a pretty much a draw, and I'll show everyone who gets picked, and there's gonna be no time limit, so don't worry if you don't see the next video after that. It's not gonna be like, 10 days, claim your prize. It's a forever thing, so don't worry about that, and you'll pretty much get a login code and everything like that, and pretty much just like you bought the course, right? And that's a great value for 15 seconds of clicking two buttons, right? All right, so let me get started with the recap. So what we did on Monday here was we pretty much bought the 92.75 and sold the 94.75. Coming in from Sunday, it was a pretty quiet Sunday, to be honest. It was not really much happening. So Monday was going to be a little quieter. I honestly thought it was going to be just a slow update, which it pretty much was, right? So right off the bell, she kind of slammed down to, not really slammed, but came to our first level at the 92, and then we sold, for 2 points. Then she kind of slowed down for a little bit here, and she came to our next level up top, and she filled our entry, and then she missed our exit by one tick. All right, and when that happens, I really go into like an account protection mode, where she didn't want to come to our exit, and there's a reason for that, right? There's just not enough volume to get down there, or it all depends on the day. And when that happens and she comes back to pretty much our entry, I will most likely take one take profit, all right? Just pay for the commissions, and pretty much get me out of the trade, protect my account, because two things can happen, right? She could just be doing a retest and she'll come back down to our exit and even lower, and it'll be, all sweet rainbows and everything like that. The second thing that can happen is that she'll just go flying right through the stop and everything like that. So it's better to take, one tick and not get hurt, right? And so what happened, I took one tick, and right after that, we were on a short, guys. I want to let you know, right? We were short at the 04.25 and we got at the 04. My exit was the 02.25, but she went to the 02.50. All right. So if I held that short, she just started smoking up. So we would have gotten stopped out, but we all went into like an account protection mode and wanted to save our money and not really wait and hold the trade, because you never know what can happen. There's always another trade, another day, anything like that, right? So right at 7:45. We took that trade, got out of one tick, and we left. Great thing we did, because she just started smoking up. And she really didn't stop from the 04.25 till, I'd say this is when she had her good pullback, 22, so 18 points. That's a pretty solid, up trek there. Not really much pullbacks on the way, so unless you're swing trading and just, just going long, you're not going to make money on this short here. And even if you did short and you're like, oh, I'm going to hold on to it, you most likely got really badly hurt, because she kept on going, right? So what did we do on Monday? I believe it was just like 212.50. Best part is no really losses on the day. I was aiming for 300 to 400, and some days you don't hit your profit target, but also, a lot of days sometimes you want to leave, especially on these kind of days. When I saw this kind of uptrek, I knew this may be a slow uptrek. And also Mondays and Fridays have a little lighter volume than normal. A lot of the times it depends what happens on Sunday nights with Mondays, but most of the time Fridays are just generally slow, right? People are taking vacations, going off. That's just the way it is. So now let's go to Tuesday. As you can see, overnight we had a little bit of moves. That's why I did a fib retracement. Guys, I highly recommend this when there's some sizable moves. It gives your levels a much stronger support or resistance to them. You can mix in your levels with the fibs, so it makes it pretty strong, and you feel much more confident in your trading when you have both lining up. Because these fibs do quite work very often. I like to use a 61.8 percent here and the 50%. Those are probably the two strongest trades. As you can see, 35, 18, 50, she kind of bounced out to be a 19, right? So 19 would be sort of our level, so she would bounce off of that 1975 and look for a couple points. So obviously she gave you a couple points right there. So that would have been a quick solid trade, but I didn't really. That was pre-market, right? And I don't usually like to trade before the bell because there's not as much volume, especially when scalping. It's just a very slow trades. So Tuesday was actually a really solid day, guys. All right. So we made 4 trades, all of them positive. None of them were losers. We took a point on the first 2, I believe, and then a point and a half on the third one. So we'll go through them. These are all gap strategies, guys. So there's it was quick scalping, really easy in and outs, 1 point. If you got hit, it's 1.5 points kind of thing, right? So you're only looking for a trade. Sometimes we take 1.5 to 2 points on a profit, so we could make more, especially when scalping. It's really quick. The trade's are already set up for you. Your entry and stop is set up. All you really need to do is put your exit in when it fills. There's not much to it, right? You just wait for it to come to you. So this is a pretty solid short. So we got in at the 19 short and covered at the 18. Same thing here. We shorted at the 11 and got out at the 10. Here was a little nicer profit. 17.50 to the 16. Obviously that's a point and a half. So that was a pretty solid one. And here again, our last trade on the day was 1 point, right? So that gave us a decent amount of profit, and we were looking pretty good on the day, right? So let's go see what that day actually was. $350, solid. No losses on the day. That was the best thing, right? That's one of the better days. So now what I wanted to show you guys was Wednesday. Considering we finished at 7:40, an hour and 10 minutes on Tuesday, that's pretty good. But Wednesday, it wasn't really like that. Yes, we still made money, we still made good money, but it was a tough trek up. And I gotta admit, it was sometimes it's very hard to get there or not. It all depends on the trading day, but I wanted to show you guys not every day is amazing and finishing in an hour and things like that. Yeah, sometimes you have to sit there for a couple hours and trade back, especially if your first trade like this. I was buying the dip here, but then she came and I sold it at of course, our worst time. But that worst time was also a time that I wanted to protect my account, right? If it was taking too much pressure on my account, I didn't want to, keep holding, because if she kept going down, it'd hurt a little more, and I didn't want to hold double the losses. So you get out, you cut your losses. Now we're down, at the beginning of the day, right? But oh well, that's just the way it is. Now you have to trade it back. And obviously we made a lot of scalping trades. Some trades that worked, some trades that didn't obviously. A couple of these ones, they were one tick trades, just because she went to my exit, didn't fill me, and I had to come out at one tick, just like some of the other days. But a lot of the other ones were pretty decent. These are all just a lot of scalps. Most days we make about 4 trades or so, but today we had to make, 10 to 12 trades kind of thing, just because it was a little tougher. And, not every single day is an easy day, guys. That's the market. You gotta trade it, and you gotta take your emotions out of it and trade your strategy and go off of that. Because as long as you know in the long term your strategy works, then you don't want to move away from that and trade off of emotions. Because in the long run, if you trade off of emotions, it's really gonna hurt. You don't want to be holding on, because a lot of people, what I heard on Wednesday is when they were buying the lows, they thought this was just gonna be an absolute a rally off of the lows and going back up and testing this part. And I heard that from a lot of other day traders. And what happened was that they held on to their trades because they hoped that it was going to go up, and they didn't want to take their losses because they bet so big on that specific trade that they had to hold on. And she just kind of started slamming down from there, and it really put a hurting on their account, and you don't want to be in that situation, right? So overall that day, I think we did quite well. Actually, we traded back we started off with like negative 275, I think, and then we started coming back from there. So 412.50, right? So we made a couple bad. The first trade was negative 275, right? So that wasn't a great trade. And overall, it was another $225 in losing trades, but the rest of it, we made a lot of it back. And we actually profited to $412.50, which is all in all a pretty good day for being down at the beginning of the day. So you know what, that was a great day, but not every day is a good day. So that was pretty solid. What did we do within that couple days? And 975. With that the only losing trades were on Wednesday. So that was pretty good. That Monday, no losing trades. Tuesday, no losing trades either. Wednesday was the only day that we struggled, and we came out of there with 975. Of course, minus commissions, but it's not really that much. So I say even $850 we came out of there net in a couple days. That's pretty good. All right, that's pretty much the end of the recap, guys. I just wanted to remind you again, just subscribe to the video and go follow me on Instagram, MaxTrading500, and you'll automatically be entered in to win my Levels Day Trading course. Again, this is a $500 value course, and all you have to do is literally take 15 seconds and click 2 buttons, and that's all you need to do. Super simple. I know you guys can do it. Show me some support, and that's awesome. And this is all for you guys. Doing the giveaway, everyone was asking me, are you going to do some giveaways? And this is a huge one we're starting off with. It's a Levels course, $500 value, guys, just for you guys. So if you guys go subscribe and follow me on Instagram, and that'll be awesome. Hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you Monday.